Well, parts of it are vague, but I think some of it may be open to interpretation, but as long as you don't violate the policy, you could move ahead. In this case, I think you're right. If you're considering the vacancy is created by that letter, you can follow the process here. The one part is the policy also states that it's the remaining members of the school committee who have the responsibility to fill the position. So Mr. Herenstein, I do not believe would have the responsibility to vote on that. So you're still talking about 4 members remaining and the school and the selectmen. As to whether you do it before and make the appointment, you know, conditioned on
As of.
if the resignation follows through as of the
Then it would fall
21st.
through.
I don't see a violation of any, either policy or law at that.
I didn't ask the director of MASC about his ability to vote. I assumed he could, but now that you've pointed that out,
I don't believe,
agree with that.
and if you go to MGL 41, I don't think the intent is for the member leaving to vote on a replacement.
Okay, so your amended motion is to notify the selectmen tomorrow, by their meeting tomorrow night,
Yep.
giving them the dates of
It would be.
May 16, 17, 18, and 19?
I thought you said the 11th also. The 12th wasn't good for you, so it would have been the 11th?
Or the 11th as well, which
The
is our regular
11
meeting.
The 11th and the 16th through the 19th. When do you want the candidates to turn in their papers? Because if you want it for the 11th, you want to at least have people get them in by Monday, the 9th?
I would say give them through,
Because if we find out tomorrow a date, then I can post for somewhere in the middle of the week of May 2nd in the
Through the 6th.
newspaper, and still give them enough time for people to see it and put their letters together. Obviously, you know, today we're already doing the notifications. There's been notices in the paper that a vacancy's been created. But I think you got to give them a little bit of a time to put that letter together, and put it in nice paper, sign it, and bring it in.
Should give
So
them by,
I'm
what, 5
suggesting,
PM on
I'm
Monday?
suggesting at least the 9th.
Is it by 4:30 or 5 on Monday? Is that what it would?
close of business.
Close of business.
Close of
Which is
business.
4 o'clock. The town clerk's office may stay open at 5, I don't know. The town hall closes at 4.
I
Does it
believe
go
they
to
close at
the
4.
town clerk or to us?
To Michael
Either.
Coughlin or to Michelle.
Or we can pick a different, we can pick a
It does.
different
It can
time.
go
I
to
mean,
selectmen.
we can
It
pick,
goes to the selectmen. It
Or
does.
here.
we can pick noon
Somebody at Russ.
on the 9th. That way it'll go with your packets for school committee on the 11th.
Yep,
That,
That's
that,
fine.
and that
Let's do
doesn't
that.
preclude anybody from going to the town anytime before that anyway.
so by noontime on the
the
Monday,
9th.
that way they'll be included in our packets
So May 9th
for the meeting on Wednesday.
by noon.
So amended?
So amended.
Do you have that, Karen? It is Secretary's Day, so we'll give you a little bit of extra time.
No, I just want, because now normally the packets go out on a Friday, but that means if you want that to be the noontime on the 9th, you're really squeaking by to have them put in the packets.
We can send the packet on.
An email.
We can send the packets on Friday.
On Friday,
And then just email, scan them and email them. I just want to have enough time for you guys
Let's
to
not
look
send
at
them by
it.
taxi. One of our local school districts used to do that, so, with their city council.
Is it, can you scan them and send them?
I can
Yeah.
do that.
We'll
as
do it
long
that
as you-
way.
As long as you
Right.
all realize that I'll go ahead and send the packets out on the 6th, and then the information on the candidates would probably go.
Come Monday.
On Monday, I can scan them in, and I'll send them to your email addresses.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Does that
That works.
works?
If you're comfortable with it, absolutely.
Okay, so,
It'll give us a few hours that afternoon to get whatever's gone to town and not to us.
right.
We'll put them together and shoot them out.
Right, because if it's noontime, I mean,
Sure.
I gotta make sure I get everything from the Board of Selectmen also.
Yeah,
So,
that's why I moved it to noon. So, May 9th by noon, and then possible dates to actually meet the selectmen 11, 16th through the 19th, 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock? If we say 6, we put it on the agenda for the
They-
11th. If it's the 11th, that, within the agenda at 6 o'clock.
It was 6
or
o'clock last time. I would say keep it at 6.
Keep it at 6.
Yes.
Fine with me.
We will put
Just have
that.
to vote on it, so this could be mute.
Okay, this work.
Okay, so Mike, you're making the motion, you're amending your motion,
Second.
and you're, okay.
Second the amendment. Now it's a vote on the amendment.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
Abstain?
Abstain, okay. And what-
So
I'm
it's
sorry.
amended.
Yes.
Okay.
Now we vote on the real motion.
Now we are voting on the motion,
motion.
the original motion, which was to notify them
Tomorrow.
tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
put it in the paper, notify the public for, where am I, the dates of the 9th,
Second through the ninth.
The 11th, 16th, 17th.
Yep.
And 19th, at 6 o'clock.
and the 18th, right?
Are you putting the 18th in? Did you decide on the 18th?
I thought we had.
Yeah.
That's the
16
with
to
alternate
19.
dates.
Okay.
Must be prior to
That works.
You have that, Karen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
Abstain? So, there it is. Put your notices in. Send your applications.
All right. Take care of that.
All right. D, update on senior college acceptance, Mrs. Kudlow?
You see that one?
No, I don't think she's,
No, that's for,
next one.
yeah.
I think everyone has in their packet the college acceptance totals. Dr. Colley had asked for it by 2-year, 4-year college, and private and public. So those are our total acceptances to date for the senior class.
I want to say too, I like your little notification out there on the specific colleges. I see we've got some kids going to be, or accepted into BU. What are some of the other colleges that we?
Plus, for me, one of the most exciting ones is for the first time in a long time, we have a student accepted to and going to the United States Naval Academy.
And that required, I know, some rigorous
Yes.
physical
he had to
stuff
work-
as well
work
as.
very hard.
Good. And what else do we
Outstanding.
have going?
We have UMass Amherst, UMass Dartmouth, University of Rhode Island, University of Vermont, Rhode Island College, Stonehill College, Wentworth Institute, Bryant University, Emmanuel College, Boston College, Ithaca College, Mass College of Pharmacy, Salve Regina, Becker, Dean, CCRI, BCC, New England Tech.
Very good. Any, Mike?
First question I have is, I know we do in town rely quite a bit on the town crier. The word was that Harvard University was actively pursuing a student or two here at Westport High School. Can that be confirmed or denied?
That can be confirmed for one student, one senior. Yes,
So
that
do we
is
know
true.
if he applied at least, or?
I believe he did apply, but I believe he has decided to go to Boston College. That was his first choice.
So if accepted, would that be listed as a?
If accepted, we would add it to the list, but if it's not here, then that would not have happened yet.
Well, it's certainly worthy of mention that.
Absolutely.
That they heard about our school system, and when Ivy Leagues come to town, I think we should be proud of that, so.
Absolutely. And that-
Congratulations to the entire high school senior class of 2011.
And that particular young man is also one of our most decorated soccer players, and he had an opportunity earlier in the winter to actually go to Boston, where all of those colleges were there to watch him play soccer. So that was very exciting for him and for us.